Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Art2Heart. Today we are here with a fine art photographer who has been creating these mesmerizing works that you've probably seen in one of our shows before, because we've been presenting to you the 18 Top 60 Masters. And she's one of our awarded master artists, Janice Alamanou.
Hello.
She comes from England, from UK, and we're so happy to have you. We're really honored with your presence here.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here. Wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tell us about your work.
Okay. Fine art photographer. I specialize in environment and nude photography and amalgamations of the two. Quite recently, I've also been doing the first ever photography with precious metals, including 24 karat gold, palladium and copper. The newest one that I've done this year is called Salt Marsh Verdigris, and this one with the copper, the first one with the copper will actually verdigris, so it will tarnish over time, which will continue to change the image within the image.
Oh wow!
So that's quite exciting.
It is. So it's constantly, it's constantly transforming.
It will transform. So these are unique pieces, and obviously with those, you will obviously get documentation and images of how they look at the first, at the beginning. So you'll be able to see how they change. But that's only with the copper. The 24 karat gold and the palladium, they continue to stay as they are. The rest of the work, obviously, environment, landscapes, seascapes. I started very young, when I was a child. The first images I took of coastal sea surges, I was 12 years old, and those images were obviously with film, and they were put in the book, A Personal Account of Time and Tide. Those not technically perfect images, but historic, because it was the floods in the local area at that time. Went on afterwards to do landscapes, seascapes. People asked me to do portraiture. When I first went professional in the year 2000, people asked me to do all different things, and I didn't know where to go. So I was doing weddings, I was doing family portraiture, I did commercial work, product photography, you name it, everything. This all gained experience on how to do my craft, but it was not what I wanted to do. And then concentrating and specializing on the environment and the portraits, then it was the natural progression to amalgamate the two together. And that's where I am now. So I still do them each individually. So I will do landscapes and I will do portraiture and fine art nudes together. But then, I do them all together as well, so amalgamate them.
Beautiful. And that is the representation of the work that we have in the gallery.
Absolutely.
I love that piece. Can you talk to us about that piece?
Okay, tomorrow is a play with words to start with, because tomorrow in Greek, and I lived a while in Greece, and married a Greek man, and basically tomorrow, the direct translation means the baby, but it also means the future. So tomorrow, it's the future. So within the image, the pregnant lady, you have representing Mother Earth, but with the baby is also the future of the earth. You have the poppies, which is the earth itself, but also the remembrance for the things that are going on in our world at this time. The arc of the ocean, the sea above, can represent so many different things. It could be the planet itself, thinking most of our planet, 70% plus is water. But it also could be a womb, or it could be within a bottle or a sphere, depending on your depiction and how you like to see things. Within the poppies, there are plastic bottles and rubbish. very much a depiction of our time and something to do about this, because
Yes.
when you first see the image, it is what you're seeing is a beautiful image, but when you go closer, you think, you know, it's to not just see as it is, but what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And this is, with our planet, what it should be. Because, you know, with the Create for Peace, with things like this at the moment, it's important to try to make a depiction of our time, to leave something behind, but with hope, with beauty.
Yes, absolutely.
And basically try to make it a little bit better, one person at a time.
Yeah, and I think with beauty we get more attention.
Absolutely.
We get more attention. I think that image, the public is watching now, it really strikes. It's like it captures and draws you in. And
Yes.
And it's okay, let's explore this, and the message comes across.
Yes.
Straight to the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm doing different ones as well, because with the Tomorrow series, sort of series of 3, I did also Poseidon's Child and Gaia. Gaia, I don't know if you've heard of the Gaia theory, but it's the outer core of the planet to the atmosphere. Is basically a living organism that self-regulates. And the thing that they're talking about now is that the self-regulating is becoming rather impossible. We need to sort of clean up a bit to make sure that it can self-regulate. Certain things like the trees on the planet and the algae in the ocean dump down the carbon dioxide, but when trees are being destroyed and the warmer waters stop nutrients from being able to get through to the algae dies too, and it's all becoming a little bit imbalanced. But through my work, it's not all meant to be political. It's meant to be something of beauty, but also, you know, with a message.
Right.
You know, if you look at most great artists, and I'm hoping one day I might be in the same category, but most great art that's left behind has meaning behind it. It is a depiction of a time. It's something that's going to be recognized for being crucial of that era. That is what inspires me.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly the artist. I wouldn't say the job, you know, but it's one of the tasks that we need to do is documenting, you know, history.
Absolutely.
It is. So this is beautiful. I hope that history, I hope in the future, you know, we can look back and say, thank goodness, you know, they were bringing awareness and we listened.
Yeah.
And now Mother Earth is in better shape.
Yeah.
We'll see.
But
it's good.
In a positive and good way as well. And it's art is for people to enjoy.
Yes.
You know, it's so it's basically, you know, you don't want to thrust these things down people's throats.
Yeah.
It's literally when somebody looks at a piece of art and they love it, they look at it and they're going in and they look, oh, look at this. And then it's lovely to actually to go in and then see something else.
Yes.
And realise what else is within the image.
True.
And it's intriguing.
Yes.
And it brings pleasure as well.
Yeah.
So it's good.
That's awesome. Well, I have to go back to what you were mentioning initially about the works that you're doing with metal, because that sounds really exciting.
Yes.
So tell me more about those.
Well, those ones, I first did the first one, which was a complete tree with 24 karat gold on the leaves, because it was an autumnal tree, which I did the actual all of the branches and the trunk of the tree monochromed, but the leaves were left the color of the autumnal leaves, and then I hand gilded with 24 karat gold. Now that was nominated in 2017 for the first ever Global Art Awards in Dubai and got top 4.
Wow!
So thank you, that was amazing. And also sold. That sold straight away. Since then, I've done the Saltmarsh Verdigris, but I've also done the Firefly, which is 24 karat gold, and palladium. And there's another one that I've just done, Nature's Formation, which is with the 3 metals as well. Still quite new, still doing them differently, you know, but slowly it's getting there.
Exciting, exciting. I'd love to see more of those.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
I will do some.
Yeah. And Dean, well, tell us about, you know, one of the things that I always share with female artists is, well, being an artist is so challenging already.
Very.
Being a female artist, ooh, we're heroes.
Yes.
Aren't we heroes?
I think we are heroes, definitely.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Raising kids and doing everything, and then pulling off having your career.
I know. It's absolutely. I mean, I did, when I was first went professional, I was doing it really as an escape, you know, because it's something that I love.
Yeah.
So I was doing it initially as an escape from the main job and from just being a mother otherwise. And after it started to grow, but the children always come first. You know,
course,
people tell me they have to be fed. I had to feed them. So they have to grow. The children always come first, you know.
Yeah.
And then as they started to grow, then I was developing my career. But with not just women, but with most women, you know, we have many layers. There are many things that we do. Yeah. And also within my art, you know, I started with here, but then I went there and there and there. It's evolved. It's still, the core of it is still all me, but in different levels. Yeah. And, you know, what can I say? We are women. There is no one way, you know. We all have many layers. Yeah. So. Yeah.
But I think it's great, and I congratulate you for that, because I think it's really important for women to take that step and make sure that you're, you know, you're fulfilling every role that you have, but you're also following your passion.
Yes.
And that's so important.
Yes.
And something important to, you know, to teach the next generation.
Yes.
You know,
absolutely.
that's important. Taking care of you and your passion, that also comes, you know, on the top of the list.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's life.
Yes.
It's to live.
Yes.
But also, I mean, because I actually explain that I photograph and I create as life lives. You know, I'm here in New York, so I went and photographed Central Park.
Imagine,
you know, in different places in New York.
Yes.
I've been to Dubai, I photographed Dubai. I lived in Greece, I photographed Greece. So I actually photograph and create as my life leads.
Right.
So with anything, you know, you literally, it's got to be from within.
Exactly.
It means more when it's from within.
Exactly. Well, exciting. I'm thankful that you're here. I can't wait to see what you know, the photograph for New York. And I don't know, what can you share with us before going back to the UK?
Oh, that's
anything coming up? Anything coming up?
Okay. Yes, I have a solo exhibition in Venice at the Palazzo Zenobio.
That sounds exciting.
Thank you. That's in June from the 15th, I think it is, Monday, which is a week there. Then it's in my own gallery for the summer.
Okay.
And from there, I have no plans at the moment.
And where is your gallery?
My gallery.
In case anybody wants to visit.
My gallery is in Wells next to the sea in Norfolk.
Okay.
UK, and that's my main base.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Also, thank you. Also, have a permanent museum piece in South Korea.
Okay.
In residency in Rome, in Barcelona as well.
All over the world.
And in a museum in Austria.
Wonderful.
So
and hopefully we'll
on.
see you in Florence next year. That would be exciting.
I very much would love to come. Yes.
Well, thank you, Janice. Thank you
so much, Viviana.
Yeah, thanks. And congratulations on your award again.
Thank you.
You
Thank you.
Really,
it'll be pride of place. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks again for supporting the arts. Don't forget to visit the artist's website. And if you are in Wales, Please go visit the gallery, okay, and meet Janice face to face. Thank you, and don't forget, stay inspired.